What's up YouTube, Tactical Swede here once again. Thanks for watching. So, if you've watched my channel for a while, you've seen several videos where I had the plate carrier out. Along the way I've gotten some questions about how I set up, what I use, that kind of stuff. So I figured I would do a plate carrier video. Well, as luck would have it, as soon as I decide I'm going to do a video like that, one of the other guys I follow, Locks and Load, he dropped a plate carrier video. So, I had to go over there and give him crap about, stealing my idea. I was like, man, I was just going to do this, and now you did it, and now I got to hold off for a while. So I was going to hold off, but then I decided I was going to kind of use this as an opportunity to show the beauty of these systems and, how versatile they are and how you can set things up differently to suit you. Because, if you go watch his video, I'll put a link up there. You'll see that there's similarities, but there's also differences. So again, you can set these things up to suit you. There's no right or wrong way to do it. And that's the beauty of this. Very versatile. You can do a lot of different things, a lot of different ways. So find out what works for you. I'll take cues from, I'll see people doing something and I'll say, like, I'm going to give that a shot. And I'll bring it back and I'll incorporate it in my own system, and sometimes it works and it'll stay that way. Other times it doesn't. You just gotta say, no, that doesn't work for me. It's not for me. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to show that that versatility, and he's got his set up one way, I've got mine set up another way. There's thousands of videos out there of people that do things differently. Not everybody's gonna have the same things, and that's cool. Alright, so plate carrier. First and foremost, this is just a Condor. I think it's a lightweight gunner plate carrier. Simple, inexpensive, but it works. It does everything I want it to do. It's got plenty of real estate on it, front, back, sides. One thing I love about it is it has this little quick detach D-ring here. So if I'm ever in a scenario where I need to get this off really quick, grab that D-ring, pull, and the whole plate carrier is going to come apart. Great in a scenario where you need to get this off quick. Two examples of, let's say I got shot and somebody needs to administer first aid to me. They need to get this, big hunk of metal off of me. You just pull that D-handle, comes right off, rather than trying to undo Velcro and pull it up over the head. Just a quick and easy way to get it off. Another scenario would be like, you're out and about in the wilderness and you fall, let's say you fall in a river and the weight of this thing is starting to drag you down. Pull that handle, yeah, you're going to lose all your cool gear, but you can swim your butt to the surface and survive. So, just two scenarios where that quick release comes in handy. Not all plate carriers come with that. Me personally, I would look for one that does have that as just a nice little added feature. So yeah, that's the plate carrier I'm running. Pretty cheap. There's a lot of much more expensive plate carriers out there that in my opinion do the same exact thing. So I'm not going to spend a bunch of extra money on something that this will do just fine for half the price, or sometimes more than half the price. So, plate carrier, first and foremost, plates. That's what it's there for. Got to be running your plates, at a minimum, front and back. I do not run side plates on my personal one, just a choice that I make. I've got plenty of experience running side plates. I've been in the military for 22 years. I've run side plates before. On my personal stuff, I choose not to. Extra weight. B, you lose mobility. Any piece of armor you're adding to your system, you're gonna lose mobility and you're gonna add more weight. Simple as that. So am I more vulnerable on the sides? Yeah, sure. But I'll take that trade-off for some more mobility and carrying around less weight. Personal choice. You got to make your own choice there. A lot of people run with side plates, a lot of people don't. So you got to figure out what works for you. Again, that's a common theme here. Figure out what works for you. So in here right now I'm running Spartan Armor AR-500 level 3 plates. Level 3 is, again, versatile. It's going to protect you against a wide variety of rounds, pistol caliber rounds, some rifle rounds up to I guess 308, 7.62. This will protect you against. There are more powerful rifle rounds out there that it will not protect you against. You would have to step up to level 3 plus or level 4. But again, now you're talking more money. Level 3 is going to protect you against a lot of different threats. A lot of different threats that a majority of people are going to have. Not everybody's going to have crazy high power rifle rounds. So again, a chance you take that you're not protected against that round, but level 3 is going to protect you against a lot of different things. After that, I run a very minimal system. I don't carry a lot of stuff on my plate carrier itself. I see a lot of guys that have all kinds of stuff on there, and you know what? If it works for you, awesome. I keep it simple. On the front here, 3 30-round AR-15 mags. Combined with the one in my rifle, that's 120 rounds of 5.56. That's a decent amount of firepower to get you out of most situations. I can, if I feel the need, I can carry 3 more AR mags here in the front, so I can carry up to 6 here. I generally choose not to though, because I'm trying to keep this profile as slim as possible. I see a lot of guys out there that are carrying like mags out to here, and yeah, great, you got a lot of firepower, you can shoot for a long time, but what happens if you got to get your face in the dirt and go prone? Kind of tough to do when you got 6 inches of magazines in front of you sticking out of your chest. So I keep it slim, 1 row, 3 magazines. Over here I got 2 pistol mags. So again, 2 here combined with the one in the gun already. That's 45 rounds of 9mm, 120 rounds of 5.56. That should be sufficient to get me out of most situations should something pop up. Now, if I know that I'm going to be going into a situation that I might want some more firepower, again, I have the ability to add 3 more here. I also have the ability to carry more magazines on a battle belt. So I can carry AR mags, I can carry pistol mags. I can step it up if I feel the need, but for most scenarios, again, this is my general, the way I set it up all the time. Over here, I would normally have a med kit. I have a new one on order. I had one on here that was just something I put together myself, a small little pouch. But I got a nice new one coming that kind of mirrors the IFAKs that we carry in the military. Pretty much got all the same stuff in it, CAT-T tourniquet and all that stuff. So that's going to be sitting here. Right now it's empty, but that would be med kit. Carry med with you. Anytime you're doing anything with guns, you should have med with you. You never know what could happen. You know, it might not be somebody shooting at you. It could be just an accident happens out on the range. You get shot, or even something as simple as like, fall down, you get cut. You should have a way to treat that stuff. So yeah, carry med with you. On this side, I do carry a knife on me. SOG Seal Pup Elite here. That's kind of just as a last resort kind of weapon. The rifle's down, the gun's down, the pistol's down. I have a last resort weapon that I can try and defend myself with. Obviously, it's not a primary weapon of any kind. I don't want to be in a knife fight with anybody. But should the need arise, I've got at least something I can try and defend myself with. Other than that, I don't carry anything on my right side. Primary reason for that is that's where I carry my sidearm, and I don't want anything over here interfering with my draw. I've tried to run things over here before, and inevitably what happens is as I draw, the grip gets hung up on something and I gotta fight with it. So I choose not to run anything over here. Now if you're running something low, you got a drop holster down on your thigh, by all means use this real estate all you want. It's not going to interfere with anything, but I carry mine on a belt, you know, waist height, so I keep this area clear here for my draw. On the back, I don't carry anything on my back really. I see a lot of people load stuff up on their back. Hey, if it works for you, great. I don't do it just because I can't see what's back there, and I don't want to be fumbling around with anything trying to figure out where pouches are and how to open things. The most I'll ever do is if I'm going to be out running and gunning and it's in the middle of summer, I know it's going to be hot, I'll throw a Camelback on there and then, you know, run the tube up through the strap. But that's really all you'll ever see me carrying on my back. So yeah, like I said, pretty minimalist. I don't carry a lot of stuff on here. Like I said, if I want to carry extra stuff, battle belt, I can carry some extra stuff on there, but pretty simple and minimal here. Another topic that I forgot to touch on when I was talking about mags, how people orient their magazines in the pouches. I tend to face my bullets to the right, to my right. So the reasoning for doing that is, you know, as I drop my mag and grab the next one, it's automatically oriented to be inserted into the mag well. Same thing with my pistol rounds here. Now it's on my side, so rounds are going to be facing forward, but if you follow around, all my rounds are facing the same way. So as I reach down and I grab this, right into the mag well. I don't have to grab it and drop it like that. No, I don't have to like reorient it anyway. It just comes out straight in. So yeah, rounds facing right. Obviously, if you're a lefty, you might want to flip them the other way. Rounds facing left. Exact opposite. I have seen righties that do their magazines the other way, and I don't know how they grab them. Maybe they grab them differently than I do, to where it's oriented correctly when they bring it up to the rifle. But for me, rounds facing right, it's ready to go. So yeah, there you go, guys. In a nutshell, that's how I set my stuff up. Very simple, very minimalist. It's just the way I roll. It's what works for me. Again, find what works for you. That's all we got today, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. How do you run your stuff? Do you run your stuff similar? Do you run your stuff different? Anything you think might be beneficial? If you got videos on your own plate carrier setup, throw a link down there in the comments. I'd love to check it out. That's it today. As always, guys, if you like what I'm doing, give me that thumbs up. By all means, if you're not already, please hit that subscribe button up there in the corner. Stay up to date with any new videos we got coming out. We will catch you next time. Until then, live life and have fun out there.